I'm Jess Critchlow and I am a Senior Project Manager in Group IT at the Pets at Home Group. So within Group IT, our area looks after many different departments throughout the business. So we look after all the stores, we look after the vets practices, we look after the groom room salons, we've got 2 distribution centres. It's huge. We've also got 2 support offices. Everything from a technical perspective comes through to our department in Group IT, and our priority is to move quickly so that we can deliver to the business, but also to make sure that we don't compromise on quality if we move at pace. So at the time where we approached GRAYCE for help, the business has grown very quickly and we were playing a bit of catch up, so we didn't have a huge amount of PMs, BAs, so we really wanted some resource to come in to support our project managers. What we didn't necessarily want were experienced PMs or BAs. We needed someone to really offer support. I've worked with GRAYCE in the past in previous roles, and I really enjoyed working with the GRAYCE Analysts and the GRAYCE team. I always found that they were high calibre candidates who could come in and hit the ground running, so that's really what motivated us. So we've had 2 level 1 GRAYCE analysts with us now for just coming up to 12 months. When they came into the business, the idea was that they would support project managers. They would support from a PMO perspective, they'd also offer support from a project management perspective, things like actions, plan management, etc. What we found is when the analysts have come in, they were much better than we ever thought they would be. They really hit the ground running, really high calibre individuals, which has meant that we've been able to give them their own projects, which is really great from our perspective. They still do the support, they're doing things like portfolio level support, they are doing PMO activity, but they also have projects that they look after and we trust them to look after them. Having worked with GRAYCE in the past, I knew that whoever walked through the door was going to be great. I was really astounded when I interviewed the candidates, and it was actually really hard to choose which candidates to select because they were all so great. When Andy and Becca joined us, from day one, they are so positive, they're so eager to learn, and the support that we get at GRAYCE as well from Mel is amazing. So from my perspective, what I didn't want was somebody that was really junior, that didn't have any experience, that I had to handhold because I didn't have the time to do that. What I've found with the analysts is they're just absolutely great. If they don't know the answer, they'll find out, be that talk to GRAYCE for the answer, or they might have a look online, they'll reach out to their community. They're just really motivated people, which is great. Personally, at the time where we were looking to bring in the GRAYCE analysts, I had more work to do than I could cope with. There was a lot on my plate. The first analyst that joined us was Andy. At that time I was implementing a new online booking solution as well as looking after a huge app program. Andy came in, rolled up his sleeves, got to grips with everything that was needing to be done. He built really good relationships with stakeholders, to the point where they're really surprised to learn that he is not a member of the Pets at Home team. Andy will take on work that I need him to. I don't even need him to ask, he just spots where something needs to be done and he gets on with it. And I think the biggest benefit is the fact that I can trust them and know that Mel's there supporting them as well. So I've learned that by working with GRAYCE, we can get really high calibre individuals into our business quickly who can support us. But what we don't necessarily need to do is go out to the market to get a project manager or a business analyst with years and years of experience and the cost that comes with that. I would recommend other businesses who are facing the same challenges that we did to reach out to GRAYCE and to see what they can do for them. As I've said, GRAYCE are absolutely amazing. The candidates that they put forward are really strong, and I would definitely recommend that they consider GRAYCE as an option to fill their resource gaps.